Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music.
On today's Pardon My Take, we have a ton of sports to talk about. A lot of topics, a lot of things, the draft, the MLB trade deadline, the Olympics. We're not going to talk about quarterbacks. We have a lot of things to talk about, though. We also have a great interview with world-class runner Craig Engels, who missed the Olympics by a few seconds, but he is the king in our hearts. We talked to him about Olympic running before track and field gets going next week. We also have the Mount Rushmore of things we yell at our television while watching sports, a great Friday show for everyone. Before we do all of that, we are brought to you by our friends at Roback. Roback is the best place for performance polos. They're the only polos we wear here at PMT. You can't find a better looking, better feeling performance polo. Perfect for the golf course, perfect for going out. Their prints are fire, just quality all around. And second, Roback's new performance hoodies are a total game changer, maybe the softest, stretchiest hoodies in the game, built for alphas like Jake. We literally wear them all the time. Actually, when we went out to Stu Finder's house, Jake and Billy were both wearing the exact same Roback hoodie. It was super cute.
It was adorable.
Third, Roback's performance hats are sneaky, some of the best hats out there, potentially better than Space Jam 2. Roback's performance hats are lightweight, breathable, and wick away sweat, keeping you fresh all summer long. In all honesty, Roback has been gaining traction big time. Every time you see someone wearing Roback, you just give them that subtle nod because you know they get it, which makes sense because the brand was founded by AWL. So use code TAKE on roback.com for a generous 20% off your first purchase through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all polos, Q-zips, hoodies, and tees with code TAKE. They just dropped new performance polos that will have you feeling good and looking fresh. So go right now. I wear Roback shirts all the time. RHOBACK. That's roback.com. Use code TAKE, 20% off everything that you can find. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by Roback.com, RHOBACK. Use code TAKE, get 20% off the best Q-zips, hoodies, and tees out there. Today is Friday, July 30th, and I don't really know where to start because there's so many fucking sports things going on all at once. It is absolute madness. I picked a terrible week to go on vacation. We picked a terrible week to go on vacation. But, I mean, where do you want to start, PFT?
Well, I just emotion to not even acknowledge this as Friday. This is not a Friday for us based on what's just happened in the world of sports. Like, this is all our best baseball players are no longer playing baseball for our favorite baseball teams. That's the easiest way to say it. Obviously, like Chris Bryant, it looks like he's going to the Mets, right?
Who knows? He's soaked in his last minutes at Wrigley today. It's a foregone conclusion. I know it's going to happen. It's okay. So I've been thinking about it because I had a few hours to process this. There's the business side of baseball, which I fully understand. And then there's the sentimental, your heart, the guys you root for, the guys you love that, and we've talked about it a million times. We are irrational sports fans. A love for a player makes no sense really when you actually break it down because it's like, what do you care? But I care and you care. And watching Anthony Rizzo get traded to the Yankees and watching him take his last lap with his cute fucking dog, Kevin, around Wrigley and the Ivy, it broke me up. And it sucks. And I understand the baseball side of it because they need to trade guys when they don't know if they're going to be here at the end of the year and you got to rebuild. But goddamn, does it suck.
Well, I don't think it's irrational at all to like to be sentimental and emotional about baseball players, especially like if you've, as guys, we don't show our emotions. It's pretty much a rule. Like unless you're watching somebody sing the national anthem, then you're allowed to cry. Or if you're like so mad that you throw something at your TV because of sports, those are really the only time that as guys we show our emotions. But when you see a player that like wins a championship for your city, like Chris Bryant did, like Max Scherzer did, and you can see them also starting to get emotional when they achieve like this great goal to bring home a World Series, and they seem to like the city that they're in, and they show you like a little bit of that same emotion that you give to them back. You feel like you're not wasting your life by caring about sports so much. And so you like share a moment with those guys. And it also like reminds you of a moment in time of like, okay, I remember this postseason, how happy was, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. And then you get jealous when they go and they put on another man's uniform and they're playing for another team. And like you see other fans starting to root for them and you're like, no, that's my guy. You can't, like, I feel like I'm getting cucked by another fan base, like the entire city of LA getting Trey Turner and Max Scherzer. It's a bad feeling, but I feel like they don't deserve them yet. They didn't go through the bad times with those guys.
Well, that's what it's more. I mean, obviously the good times are the best, and you remember those. But like Anthony Rizzo, for me, he turned everything around. And I had season tickets. I was sitting there. I went to 60 games in 2013, 14 when they're losing 100 games a year, and it's like he was the guy who started the turnaround. He was the catalyst. He was the captain. Even though they refused to put a C on his chest because the Ricketts are fucking losers. But it's the bad times to get to the good times. Those type of guys are there. I remember going to Chris Bryant Day. I was so happy. I was so drunk. Barstool Carl and I were in Wrigleyville in 2015, blacked out at 11 a.m. on a Friday because Chris Bryant, I think he struck out 4 times. I can't even remember. But those moments to start bigger moments are what it's all about. And then, yeah, it sucks. It just sucks. But I get the business side. I'm not going to sit here. I think it's foolish if you're like, oh, how could you trade those guys? Well, you know what would suck more is not trading them and having them walk in free agency and then having a really shitty product for a long time. It's more just, it just sucks. It just sucks. That's to quote like someone like Billy Football. I think he would have a quote like that. Like, it just sucks. Straight up, bro. Not having a good time.
But if you look at it a different way, you can be like, okay, yeah, we're trading them. We're getting some pieces back. Maybe 2022 is going to be sweet.
No, pieces suck, man. In the moment, like, I don't care. I think you're
ignoring the sweetness of 2022.
Yeah, no, I care. Like, oh, okay, cool. We got some pieces, but prospects in baseball are prospects until like obviously in the coming months, I'll start, getting to know these guys, start ingratiating them into my life. But like right now, it's like, who cares? That's a name that is not Anthony Rizzo. Like you can't replace 2 19-year-olds with Anthony Rizzo. You just can't. So in the moment, I don't care. Like I actually kind of hate like the instant, like, oh man, we crushed this. Like who the fuck knows? Who knows? They're prospects. The guy who was drafted before Chris Bryant, Mark Appel, number 1 overall, never pitched in the big leagues. You never know with these guys. You do know with an Anthony Rizzo or Chris Bryant or a Max Scherzer and Trey Turner. You know because you've seen it and they've done it. So that's the part that kind of hurts. Can I throw it real quick to Jake? Jake, does Anthony Rizzo have his pinstripes already? Because I've demanded that.
Yeah, he has them also because he's a fellow Broward County guy. Shout out Parkland.
Okay.
So we'll give it to him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. What's his dog's name? Is his dog named anything related to the Yankees?
It's Kevin. His dog's Kevin, which is fucking an awesome dog for dog name for a wiener dog. To name your wiener dog Kevin.
I think all dogs, they have better names if they're either named a human name or if they're named like a plural of a noun. Like I met a dog named Biscuits one time, and that dog became my best. It was like a pit bull with scars on his face, but he was awesome. I didn't care because he had the cutest name ever. Kevin is a solid name for a dog.
I'm going to throw this out there. Billy named who'd you name your dog after? Whitey. It was some kind of
Whitey Floyd.
A race of people.
White nationalists?
No, dude.
Richard Spencer's.
So I have right? So there's you name your dog after old people names that don't get used anymore. So I had a great uncle named Whitey, and that's just not so Whitey Ford, Whitey Bulger. It's like a funny name for a dog.
No, Whitey. No, we got it. Your dog's name is Whitey.
Billy,
Yes.
I'm just going to throw this out there. If you love me, and I think that we've come a long way in the last couple of months, you will change your dog's name to Rizzo.
Well, it's too late now.
No, it's not.
No,
He's not going to respond to Rizzo.
You wouldn't like that because it would just be a reminder of what you've lost. Billy should just name his dog after the job that he eventually wants to have. So, like, kind of like how we were always talking
PMT
about.
host?
Yeah, PMT host or Seal. Just name it
Maybe
Seal.
Yeah.
Wait, can I throw my dog thing out there now with Billy?
Yes, please. It's actually perfect time, Liam.
Okay, so Billy, about, 2 weeks ago, just moved a block away from me, and he went away for a couple days, and he paid an intern here to go watch his dog and never asked me. So I don't really know what to think about that.
No, he thinks that you can't take care of him.
I just want to know why.
I left for one night, and it was a Tuesday night, which is a show night. And I knew Liam would be editing, and I didn't want to make him come over to my house because I knew that would just be annoying to ask, especially just moving in. Like, you don't want to just start asking for favors just immediately.
I have a question, Billy, real quick, and we'll get back to sports in 1 second. This intern that you paid to take care of your dog, in the price that you paid, does that include the 3 lizards and the hedgehog?
No.
Okay, so they just had to go fuck yourself, take care of yourself, boys.
They can chill for a night.
Okay, all right.
I only left for a night.
Wait, so you're just not feeding your frogs?
No, you just leave them with a bunch of food.
Oh, got it. And your hedgehog?
Bunch of
You
food.
just leave them with a bunch of gold coins?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back to whatever we were talking about. Baseball trades. They suck. And yeah, it sucks, but whatever. We move on. It just was a shitty day. I told everyone to please not ruin my vacation. It's been ruined a million different ways, but that's okay. And if you're sitting here thinking that we're going to talk about QB situations in the NFL, I've made it very clear we're not going to talk about that until Sunday. I'll talk about everything else, but I'm not talking about QB. I'm still hoping some people will retire between now and Sunday. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Did you see that he was? They have him playing safety now in practice.
Perfect.
He's running scout team wearing the red jersey. I don't know what they're going to do. The Texans again should just not play football this season, especially putting Deshaun Watson. Rick Riley joke: Deshaun Watson at safety. Wow, he always struck me as more of a cover zero guy.
Ooh. Okay. All right. I'll give 2.2 balls.
It was boobs.
Yeah. Or boobs. Yeah. I'm sorry. Balls. The ball scale is taking over the world with balls beach wear.
Balls on the brain.
Balls on the brain always. Okay. Let's talk a little NBA. The NBA draft happened tonight. Shout out Kendrick Perkins to getting called up to the big desk. And I'm going to say it right now, he stole the show by, I think it was the second pick maybe. They threw it to him, and he was like, Jalen Green's going to be a great NBA player. Just look at his suit. And I was like, yup, Perk. Thank you. This is the analysis. I don't give a fuck about you showing me a few highlight tapes and being like, he comps out to this guy. Because similar to the prospects in baseball, none of us know. We have an idea. Cade Cunningham's going to be good. I'd bet my life on it. But everyone else, I don't know. So, yeah, if it's going to be hey, is this guy wearing a cool suit or not? That's actually the analysis I want.
I also like Jalen. I like the analysis of Jalen Green, but I like Kendrick Perkins a lot because he seems to have aged 35 years in the last 3 years. And he's just he's an old dude, but he's, I think, 40 years old, something like that. But the coolest thing that he does, this is a little life hack. If you can just use the word damn or hell in every sentence that you put out there on television, it still has that old impact on my brain where I'm like, oh my God, they're cussing on ESPN. This guy's cool as shit. Where he's I don't know a damn thing about this guy, whatever the hell he's talking about. He'll just he goes back and forth from damn and hell, like Ray Allen going back from a clit to what else does he lick?
It's from his penis to your switching back and forth.
From his penis to his tongue.
Yeah, tongue to the clit with the penis.
Yes. But that's how he uses the words damn and hell. And it's just, I always think it's pretty cool. I like, you can just say that like Jalen Green seems like the best prospect, and people will think that you're smart about basketball because nobody watched any of the G League Ignite games. So if you just say like I watched a lot of film on Jalen Green, people will be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. I am concerned with Cade Cunningham though, and it's not just because in the game that I really sat down and watched, he blew it in that one game that he had, but it's also because he's vegan, and that to me, like if you're a vegan going into the NBA, like Jalen Green, he's 180 pounds. He'll probably be able to put on another like 20 in a good weightlifting program. Cade Cunningham's probably going to lose weight over the course of his career. So I'm concerned about that. And I'm interested to hear what our resident nutritionist, Billy Football, has to say about that.
You can't trust a man made of plant proteins. That's his durability and his mental. Fact.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You tweeted that at me when I mentioned that he's a vegan, and you're absolutely right. I think that's indisputable. I was a little he moved like one pick down from where everyone thought he was going to go, but I do think Jalen Suggs is really fucking good. So that was a steal for the Magic. Also, Woj just owns the world because it feels like the NFL, everyone's so scared to tip picks. Woj told everyone what the first 3 picks were in the draft, which it wasn't exactly breaking news, but he did it at like 2:00. He just was like, yeah, this is exactly how it's going to go. And it went exactly like that. And he's doing his little thing, like this team is strong, is strongly interested in them. And then they get picked. So it's weird. This is, I think I'm going to actually say it right now. I think this is officially the last event that is going to be off schedule, which I'm very happy for this to be over with, because it does feel weird that the NBA draft is happening this late during the Olympics, all that stuff. Like, I think this is it. I think we are finally back on schedule, boys. Mm-hmm. I think we did it. I think this is it. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think this is officially it, where we finally, like, the NBA season obviously went a lot deeper. The draft got pushed back, but now we're here. And now it's over. We're back on a regular schedule where things happen at the regular time, and we all can get our clocks synced up, and it feels good, because I was sick of it. I like having today have the NBA draft, and it like came out of nowhere for me. It's like, fuck, what's going on? Everything's going on at the same time. So we've made it. We've made it, boys.
Big Cat, I just had one fun trivia question. So I've been keeping this one in my back pocket for the last hour or so. See if you can solve this riddle of the draft. How many Duke players have been drafted in the first round of the draft this year?
Okay, so I'm really happy you asked that, because now are we saying Duke players that played at Duke, or guys that said they might play at Duke but then decided they'd rather get paid above the board by the G League and not have to deal with Coach K belittling them and taking away their jerseys and all that stuff?
That's a good question. I'm going to go with the first definition. So just all things considered, if you didn't ever play at Duke, how many players do you think got drafted out of Duke this year?
0 right now. 0 as of right now. We're
0.
17 picks in. It's 0 is the answer.
Yeah, wait, let me just double check. We're still at 17. Trey Murphy, he went to Duke. No, wait. He was ACC, played at Virginia.
And he's actually from Durham, North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
His mom went to UNC. Check out the interview on the Bench Mob this week.
Nice plug.
Jake,
yeah.
Alpha male.
So you have more guys from the city where that Duke's in that didn't go to Duke than actually played at Duke.
Wow.
How many guys?
Players are dodging the draft.
So 0 Duke players in the lottery. How many guys in the lottery were on the bench?
Murphy was 3 picks off, so 3.
3. Wow. Okay, so are you guys you're the new recruiting powerhouse in college basketball?
I guess you have a point there, Big Cat.
Credit to you.
There are more twice as many players named Jalen that got drafted than even took a visit at Duke probably in this first round of the draft.
The only other thing I had was off the draft was Josh Primo. You can't lose with a guy named Primo. That's such a great last name. So shout out to the Spurs. Way to go. And also the Spurs, how long – actually, let me throw this out there. How long – because we're probably going to not win a gold because Pop – whatever. fuck the Olympics. We'll talk about it in a second. The Spurs have not been good in a few years. How long does it take until we start questioning Spurs picks instead of doing the thing where we say, oh, well, it's a Spurs pick, it will be great?
I feel like I'm already at that spot unless the player comes from a different country. If it's a player from like South America or Eastern Europe, I'm like, Pop does it again. Strikes again. Great job. And it's kind of what we do with the Patriots in the NFL draft. It's like they get a running back in the third round that's like the fastest player ever to exist. And we're like, wow, how did this guy fall to them? So Pop knows something if he's taking a player that I haven't really been able to watch any tape of.
Yeah, and the first international guy that was taken in this draft was Josh Giddey from Australia. Really good guard, really good at passing, can't really shoot. Stop me if you heard that one before.
Yeah. Does he dunk?
Will
he dunk?
Shout out Ben Simmons. Dude, someone needs to fucking talk to Ben Simmons because he's not doing the Olympics because he said he's going to work on his game. We always joke about the guys who post the Instagrams being like, working on my game, like, look at me doing box jumps. Ben Simmons is the one case where he should do that. Like, just throw up one random Instagram of you shooting threes. It would do a lot for your image. Instead, he's doing like Instagram stories of him laying in a pool during the Olympics of when he was supposed to be working on his game.
He hasn't done shit. You don't even need to post a picture of you working out. Like, post a picture of you walking into your psychiatrist's office. At least do a Photoshop of you sitting down across the room from Dr. Melfi and be like, dude, really figured out some ways to get some stuff off my chest. Like, get people talking about you in a positive light.
You could post a picture of you tying your shoes in what looks like a basketball setting. And people are like, man, he's putting in the work. It's really anything besides just laying in a pool.
Or, I mean, you could also take the option of just getting so blackout drunk every day that it starts to affect your short-term memory. And people even spin that into being like this, okay, he's hitting the reset button on his life right now. This is good. Because something has to change with Ben Simmons. I actually was hoping that he was going to go out to the Lakers just to see how that dynamic would have worked. Who knows who's going to get him right now, but instead they got Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, so Skip Bayless, Kings Stay Kings, tweeted, now the Lakers have a backcourt of Westbrook and Lay Brick, a nightly airball display. I am just so excited for this. It's going to be awesome to watch. It really is. And I'm not a Westbrook hater. There are a lot of Westbrook haters. He's probably like the most volatile. Either you love him, or you despise him, even though he puts up great stats. I'm somewhere like, I think he's good. Like, I don't think you should diminish the fact that he's very good at basketball. Yes, he does kind of suck at shooting. And yes, he will do things at times where you're like, what the hell's going on? I guess if you're a Laker fan, you're just like, well, it's LeBron's team, so he'll at least fall in line there. But there will definitely be some moments where Westbrook will try to take over the game and LeBron will just stand there exacerbated. And it will be great to watch. Great theater, as they say.
Oh, I can't wait till the first night where he goes like 5 for 27 from the field and just keep shooting and see how LeBron handles that. For a sneak peek of what we're in store for next year, I'd like to bring on a special guest. This is Skip Bayless's initial reaction. He made a video where he's just staring into his camera, a message to LeBron James from Skip Bayless.
No, LeBron, you just blew it. Russell Westbrook no more fits with you than I would fit with you. This will turn into a desperate disaster. I know you want to show the NBA world you can win with Russ when KD failed to. Not happening. You will come to regret signing off on this deal.
He sounds like an evil supervillain.
No. I actually think that would make you feel good if you're a Laker fan, that Skip Bayless is so adamant that it's not going to work.
Well, my only question is, and they might play basketball differently in Los Angeles, so maybe you can help me out. How many balls do the Lakers play with? So, they play with one basket. That was going to be the only thing I thought. Maybe if they had two, it might work. But yeah, no, Russell Westbrook. I actually think that Russell
dog on him. Yeah, I hate when people go out. Like, here's the one thing I'm going to say about Russell Westbrook that it drives me nuts when people like rip him apart. And I get it. I understand. Like, there are times, like I said, you're like, what is this guy doing? Russell Westbrook fucking cares, and he gives like a lot of effort. And I think I really do think that if you look at it as like it's LeBron's team, it's LeBron's city, it's LeBron's everything, he will make Russell Westbrook fall in line, and that in itself should work. Like it should work.
I think it's kind of like it's the opposite. I agree with you. I love Russell Westbrook. I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. He has bad nights shooting, but he's an exciting player to watch, especially when he just decides to go nuclear halfway through a game and just explodes on everybody. I love Russell Westbrook. I think he cares so much that he's going to be the one that gets pissed off at LeBron. I think that he's going to see like a couple of games in the middle of the season, like LeBron doing load management or whatever, and Russell Westbrook is going to get pissed off about that because he might not think that LeBron wants to win as much as he does, in which case we're going to be in for a little like who's Batman, who's Robin. Obviously it's going to be LeBron, but Russell Westbrook, I don't know if he's going to be able to like work in a system where he's very clearly supposed to be the Robin because he's a dog.
Wait, Big Cat, you want your son to be like Russell Westbrook?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I want my son to be.
Okay.
I want him to care as
like
much
it.
as Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Yes. I think actually the moment that you'll have first strife is when Russell Westbrook steals a rebound from Anthony Davis and LeBron. Like when they're both going for a rebound and Russell Westbrook comes flying in so he can keep getting his triple-double. That will be fun to watch.
As long as he still have Caruso, I've got faith in the team. But it's going to be fun to watch how those guys get along.
Okay, so moving on down the line, U.S. soccer dominant. Cutter, go fuck yourself. That's it. That's all I got.
So I mean, another Gold Cup domination. The USA is at our best.
We won it
when we get to play in tournaments that we make up, just so that we can put trophies in our empty trophy case. Like we dominated the League of Confederations Extraordinary Cup or whatever that was a couple of years ago or months ago. When was that? I feel like that was years ago. So we already beat Mexico for some hardware. Now we have to beat Mexico for more hardware.
I'm actually counting this as the finals PFT. So,
okay. Well, yeah, I mean, like two North American rivals of Qatar and the United States. Yeah, I mean, it was rivalry week.
I love that they can like do this where it's like you have a continent playing for a tournament, and then just random teams can basically pay their way in. So I was talking about it the other night in Qatar, which iron sharpens iron. They're hosting the World Cup. So they essentially are like, we need to play in a bunch of tournaments so that we're better. And they just like bought their way into the CONCACAF.
That doesn't sound like the FIFA way.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking
so wait,
awesome.
Maybe this is us doing Qatar or Qatar. We need to figure out, we need to all get on the same page as Americans going into the World Cup to figure out the correct way to pronounce it and then all go the opposite way with it because I'm sick of having both pronunciations be out there all the time. Is it Qatar or Qatar?
I go with Qatar just because it's easier.
Yeah, but then they were saying Qatar on here. But hopefully if we invited them into our very elite, prestigious Gold Cup tournament, maybe they'll scratch our back a little bit with the World Cup. Maybe we'll get some of that good referee magic, you know?
Yes. All right. And then we have the Olympics. I saw a tweet that was so perfect. It was like, whoever decided that six hours of swimming every 4 years is the perfect amount, like credit to you, because it's so true. Like that is the perfect amount of swimming. That's exactly how much swimming I want to watch. 6 hours every 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Bring back the bodysuits. That's all I want. Like, you remember, they don't have the bodysuits anymore because in China in 2008, every single record got broken because people were wearing suits that like propelled them through the water at an unfair rate. And so now there aren't any more world records being broken because no one can beat the fucking 2008 Aquaman like costume records that they put up.
The Torpedo. Remember the Torpedo? Ian Thorpe? Yeah, from Australia. He was a badass.
What I miss about this Olympics is usually in swimming, you get something extraordinarily weird that happens only every 4 years. So sometimes you'll have everybody just decide to show up wearing a full body, like latex gimp suit, and then they all break world records. Other years, you'll have people lining up ready to dive in, and it looks like Marv Albert has just gone to town on their backs with all the red circles that are like on their shoulders, the cupping phenomenon of a couple years ago. But this year, we don't really have any weird costume stuff going on, and I miss that a little bit about the Olympics.
It's just the dude Caleb Dressel, who spells his name weirdly and has sick tattoos, and I'll just say it, he's hot. He's very hot. He's a very attractive dude, and I'm proud that he's American. I also had an idea. I think synchronized swimming, I was watching it the other night, I think you should be able to, you should get more points if you can add people. So, if you can do a 10-person synchronized diving, synchronized diving. If you can do 10 people, you should win. If you can get 10 people to do it, because why 2? Why are we stopping at 2? Make it fucking 3, 4, 5. So then it's all right, you can be perfect with 2, or you can be 95% with 7. That team should win.
Well, and I mean, they should also get identical twins to be doing the synchronized diving. I feel like that's an absolute no-brainer. If your country has an identical twin, put them in the synchronized diving program as early as you possibly can, because they're going to have such a leg up. Even if they're off a little bit, their physical similarities are going to cover that up a lot. I also think that there should be a swimming event where it's a 50-meter freestyle, but it's 8 people that can't swim, and you just see who can figure it out on the fly the best.
Who drown? And if you drown, your family gets the gold medal.
Yeah. You've sacrificed yourself to the Olympic spirit. I also want to point out, so the New Zealand rugby team, they're the All Blacks. The basketball team, they call themselves the Tall Blacks. The badminton team calls themselves the Black Cocks.
Ooh, nice.
Just a little interesting, fun little nugget.
Yeah. Okay. And then Simone Biles. So I've had some time to process this. I'm opting out of all discussion about Simone Biles simply because there's it's one of those discussions where it is either all the way on this side or all the way on that side, and there's literally no nuance or actual discussion being had. And as soon as you see it happen and people start screaming at each other, and it just becomes no one's actually having a conversation. So I've opted out of all Simone Biles discussion because no one is actually trying to change each other's minds. No one is having a discussion. It is just how much you can yell your side as loudly as possible.
Yeah, so this is one of those circumstances where we don't have to have an opinion on everything, especially something that we have no idea about. We don't know what happened to her even. All we know is the after effects of her decision and what her decision was, but nobody has any idea what was happening to her at the time. When Kevin Love talked to us on the show about his mental issues, he was explaining to us how if you have a mental health, like an anxiety attack, it actually does manifest itself in physical. You can see physical results and physical symptoms of what you're going through, which would make you unable to compete. People applauded him when he took that break. People applauded CC Sabathia when he was in the middle of a World Series chase. I think it was before the playoffs started, and he took time off to address his mental health. We don't know what was happening to her. I heard somebody say that she got the twisties.
The twisties, yeah. So that sounds like zoomies. It's a horrible, horrible thing. Essentially, you just lose where you are in space and time. And I was reading this article that some former gymnast says, I had the twisties and I broke my back because you get up in the air and the trick you've done 1,000 times, you all of a sudden don't know how to land it. And then you do an extra spin or something. But my bigger point is Simone Biles, goes out of the competition. If your very first reaction is either to say she's a quitter or to say that she's the most courageous, bestest GOAT of all time, I don't know what to say to you because nothing in life is like that. You know what I mean? There's some truth in all of these things that no one wants to, it just became so polarizing so quickly. It was actually one of the most polarizing things as fast as it happened. It was so crazy how quickly it became either she is the greatest of all time and that was the most courageous thing she could have ever done, or she's the biggest quitter and she's a disgrace to USA, which those people, dude, if you care that much about the Olympics, give me a fucking break. I joke about it, but could you tell me what happened, how we did in the medal count in the last 20 Olympics? Who the fuck cares? Honestly,
who
cares?
We won.
Who cares?
Yeah, but
we don't win the Winter Olympics. I still watch it. I just don't care.
It's take culture, Big Cat. This is hot take culture that we found ourselves in the middle of. Credit to us. I would like to say actually that this segment on Simone Biles is probably the most courageous podcasting segment regarding it's the most nuanced.
I would say we quit on it.
Did we?
Yeah, we just quit on it.
But Big Cat, no, I think that we were not in a proper headspace to be able to assess the situation correctly. So we're actually giving more opportunities for others to make their takes and have their takes get more shine, resulting in a better hot take ecosystem for all. So I think you could consider ourselves heroes to a certain extent, especially what you just did by explaining the twisties. I did not know what the twisties were. It sounds like I live my life in the twisties. You just forget where you are in the air, like Malaysian Air Flight 370.
Yeah, it was fucking. That's kind of fucked. But yeah, that is kind of fucked.
Is that too soon? Have you found it? Did it not get lost in space?
Yeah, are you still looking?
Malaysian Air 370
Yeah.
had the twisties and got lost in the air.
Yes. Oh, so you went double down on that joke.
Yes.
Yeah. I read it when I was reading about it. I was like, well, this is something. That's the other thing is, let's just be honest. Like, just as honest with you as we possibly can be about this whole situation. Anyone who commented right away knows nothing about gymnastics except for like a very, very small percentage. Everyone else is just saying whatever the fuck they want to say just so they can be heard. And it's like, I don't know this sport. I have no fucking idea what is going on. I don't know if they were going to win the gold. I don't know if they were already eliminated. I don't know if she helped the team, she hurt the team. Who the fuck? Like, you don't know. So it's just crazy to have that severe of a reaction when you know nothing about this sport that you watch like for 4 hours every 4 years. So the whole thing was insane. I do think that, like, I think part of the reaction that obviously lessened was the idea that she had withdrawn from the team competition, was going to be in the individual competition. Obviously she's not in either. So it's like kind of an egg in everyone's face who that was what they were standing on. Like the immediate reaction of, oh, but she's going to compete in the individuals. No, she's got some things that are going on right now. And to call her a quitter is crazy. So I don't know. I was exhausted by the entire discourse and I wasn't even involved. Like I didn't even put my toe into it.
I felt like I was dizzy. I was getting dizzy from all the takes that were flying around to the point where, like, Lenny Dykstra had a take today. He took some time out of showing up at the Federal Reserve and demanding to get his money out of their account in New York City that's a whole nother story we need to dive into. But he said, like, I respect Simone Biles' decision. Like, athletes know that sometimes you deal with mental issues. And if you're trying to play a sport, well, I was like, Lenny Dykstra is bringing nuance to this conversation? Like, what the hell is going? I got the twisties in the conversation, in the general debate around it.
I do think it's very funny that, and this is the meatball in me. I find humor in it. I'm not saying that I think like this, but the instant reaction of a lot of people to be like, well, I remember when I was 10 years old and I struck out 4 times. And then I fucking got up there and hit a home run the 5th time. And my parents didn't let me quit. Just a little bit different than what we're talking about here. Just a little bit different. Yeah, it's sports. And yeah, competition is good. I love competition. I do think there should be more competition, like, in the world. I think competition makes people better. But yeah, it might be a little bit different than, like, little Johnny striking out in T-ball versus the fucking Olympic golds and this gymnast who's doing shit that, like, you couldn't even do in a video game. Like, you couldn't mash the buttons fast enough to do it in a video game, let alone doing it in real life.
To a certain extent, I don't want to say I like it, but it's entertaining to me watching people break out those arguments of, like, what they did when they were in high school. Like, on my high school hockey team, I was the backup goalie and I came down with a flu. And you know what? I was puking my brains out, but I still sat on the bench with my teammates as we won the state championship. And I learned a lot about myself that day. I love that everybody has deputized themselves as being ESPN pundits in this age of the internet.
Still one of the greatest callers of all time was at 670 the score in Chicago when Derrick Rose tore his ACL, and he didn't in the whole year after, when he was like, oh, will he come back? Will he won't? And a guy called in and was like, I tore my ACL and I was golfing 18 holes 9 months later. There it is. Point fucking different. Taken, dude. Point taken. Like, I don't know what to say to that. You're right. Derrick Rose should be out there playing basketball in the NBA right now.
It is crazy that Big Cat right now we are on vacation, and this whole show is on vacation. So thanks again for Bubba being here to help us produce the show. But it is crazy that you're on vacation right now with your kids, and you're not practicing load management. And one day you do want to be able to walk across the stage at their graduation. It's just something that you should probably keep it in perspective, though. Like, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Yeah. And listen, if you want to talk about a real quitter in sports, we're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot to say about him. That motherfucker taking Blake Bortles' job. I'll do a little teaser. My take on Aaron Rodgers, let's just say, I think I'm on his side. I think he's quitting on his marriage.
I think I'm on his side. So we'll save that for Sunday, but just a little teaser. I think justice for actually on his side, not jokingly on his side. I think I'm on his side.
There's one other Olympic thing I wanted to point out. The Chinese powerlifter, the guy that weighed like 160 pounds, and I think he clean and jerked 435 pounds, total psycho. His Instagram is a must follow. You should check it out because all of his pictures are just him doing deadlifts. And the caption on all of his pictures are, "My balls are okay." Or "My balls are fine," with a sunglasses emoji as he's putting up like world record deadlifts. Just electric follow online.
I mean that we will shout out what's his Instagram handle.
Let me follow.
Get
Let me
that
find
shit.
it. I'll bring it up.
All right. While you find it, I'm just gonna set us up real quick. We have a Mount Rushmore coming up. You're gonna hear a voice in the Mount Rushmore that you probably don't recognize in this episode until this point. It's because we taped it last Sunday. So Hank is there. So it was taped last Sunday. So there will be that voice that you'll hear during Mount Rushmore. Just want to give everyone a heads up so you're not like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? It was taped last Sunday. So we have the Mount Rushmore things you yell at TV. I'm going to do the ad PFT, and then you're going to tell us his handle. Mount Rushmore is brought to you by our friends at Cross Country Mortgage. Cross Country Mortgage, like us at Barstool, a people-first group of people. They are dedicated to the fundamentals of mortgage lending, which results in a fast, convenient, and less stressful home financing or refinancing experience. Our friends over at Cross Country Mortgage make it super simple to figure out how much you can save on a monthly basis and over the life of your loan. The numbers can be staggering, and you don't know how much you can save unless you actually talk to an expert and figure it out. So Cross Country Mortgage, if you're refinancing, if you are thinking about buying a home, but you don't know if you can, afford a mortgage, just talk to them. Just hit them up, talk to them, and they will start the process. Rates are at an all-time low right now. They may never get this low again. So call today for a fast, free rate quote. Our partners will save you a lot of money. Call today, and our friends at Cross Country Mortgage will give you a free home valuation that is free to you just for calling. Just like the all-star athlete, Cross Country Mortgage pushes themselves through the entire lending process. If they get blocks, they figure out ways around to get the ball over the line. Don't miss the window as rates are expected to creep up. Reach out to them and see what they can do for you. And when you connect with Cross Country Mortgage, tell them Barstool sent you. Go to crosscountrymortgage.com/Barstool to learn more about your future home buying experience or refinance your current mortgage. Cross Country Mortgage LLC, NMLS 3029, all loans subject to underwriting approval. www.mlsconsumeraccess.org. What's his handle?
His handle is LIFABIN 61KG. That's him right there. Caption,
okay.
My balls are fine.
Perfect. All right, let's get to our Mount Rushmore.
Okay, Mount Rushmore time. We're going to do the Mount Rushmore of things that you yell at your TV while watching sports.
It's a good one.
This is a really good one. I can't believe we haven't done this.
I actually think that we probably have at least 5 or 6 of the same options. So I came up with a big list.
Yeah, me too.
There's some very obvious ones on here, but yes. Very contentious it's going to be.
Okay, so same way, everyone gets a number, and then closest number gets to decide the order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. We didn't guess. All right, let this run. And then we'll guess.
This is a practice round?
This is a practice round.
See what the machine's feeling
I
right
would
now?
have guessed 24.
I was going to guess 32.
All right, Hank, your guess.
Just a number.
50.
60.
Jake and Billy?
Don't you fucking do it.
69.
I'll guess 5. That was a stupid guess. I just realized that was stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was really stupid. I should have guessed 25. $82. All right, so what do you want the order to be, boys? Jake and Billy.
I think this is, like you said, going to be a popular one. Same pick, so we'll go first.
Okay. And then where do you want to go? You want to go Hank and I'll come around?
Sure.
All right, so we'll go wrap around the room. All right, here we go.
You suck.
Oh, going negative first.
Interesting.
Was that your pick or was that Billy's?
That was actually on my list.
Wow, foul mouth.
We're going for the win here.
That was one of the worst 1-1 picks.
It's
of all
pretty
time.
bad, yeah.
Like, actually the worst.
You might say...
I'm going to just say it right now.
People say it all the time.
Why are you such a hater, dude?
Yeah.
Me?
Jake.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I'm confident in saying, and no hate to you guys, worst 1-1 pick ever.
There are people yelling at their radios right now, you suck.
Yeah,
to Jake.
you guys suck. I don't think you understood the prompt.
No, he gets it. It was just, that was a blown pick.
Okay.
Bust.
All-time
You know
blown.
what? I'm calling right now, you suck is a bust.
You guys just...
All right, we'll see.
Whew. I mean, you could still make up for it, but...
You don't think...
I don't have you suck on my list.
No, neither did I.
I've never yelled you suck at a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Players, yeah.
No, I would yell, you motherfucker,
Yeah.
before I'd yell, you suck.
All right, well, that's my brain.
Okay.
You're just too polite.
Yeah.
Well, that's also that's like that's like the peak of your swearing. So like that's as far as you'll go.
Okay.
I'm not a panderer, so I'm just going to go with my heart. And the one thing I say most consistently when I watch games, basketball, obviously this is for basketball, but I say it sometimes for other sports, is and one.
Okay.
I love to just yell, and
Yep,
one.
You do. You
and
yell
one.
it. You yell it not even when we're near a basketball.
Yeah, no, it's just I love to say and one.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It is true. That is, I can absolutely attest to that. If you ever even, like I'm saying, you do it when we're not near a basketball court, but then when we are near a basketball court, that's all you say.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm shocked that this lasted to pick 3. Easy one for me. Let's go.
Okay.
Anytime anything good happens, let's go.
Okay.
Clap it up.
How many O's did you have on your list?
3.
Okay. Maybe I didn't understand the prompt. But okay, so I'll go. I have 2. I mean, easy first one for me is ball whenever there's a fumble, screaming that at the TV. And then my second pick will be I always now when we do the graphic, can we actually say I yell watch out on the blind side. Whenever there's a quarterback about to get hit, I yell watch out.
Okay.
Because you have to let them know that they're about to get hit.
All right, that's pretty good too.
Yeah. I just want that in parentheses that it's for a quarterback because watch out makes no sense without context. Watch out to a quarterback about to get hit on the blind side.
I have a similar answer, but it's
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, it can be the same. Yeah.
All right, my second one is timeout.
Okay.
When I'm like 5 seconds ahead of a coach,
Yep.
and I feel super smart, I'm like, why isn't he calling a timeout here? Call timeout.
Yep.
Timeout.
Yep. Okay. Hank, I just want to get back to these guys to see what they're going to do because we're doing a great job.
I will go with Pickett. That's when your team's on defense.
Yeah.
Similar and one, I probably overuse it every time the opposing quarterback throws it before anything happens. You're just like pick it.
Yep.
The Malcolm Butler thing probably like put that in your brain for life. Like you can will players to have a big interception.
Yep.
Well, I was in the concourse for that, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
People forget.
Billy's now taking control of the team.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Good.
It's like shoot it.
Good.
Yep.
Like
Good
shoot
job.
it.
Yep.
Welcome to the draft, boys.
All right, you guys might be
Good
back
pick.
on track here.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to say specifically a sport, or is that just shoot?
It's multiple sports.
Yeah. But there's different.
What?
Well,
Just anything except football.
but I think that someone could now say a specific shoot.
I don't want to make it specific.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you could.
You could. For
I think
sure.
there's a very specific shoot.
There is one specific shoot. I'm thinking.
No, but
yeah,
it's the same for hockey and for basketball.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
No,
No.
but no.
But-
it's
Wait,
different.
should we double?
No, but it's the same word. So yes.
Yeah, but no.
But yes.
But there's one
should
that
probably
you
take-
use
we did a
for
graphic.
hockey.
No,
Take two.
it's the same word.
No, but
It's
the
the same
hockey
word.
one has more words.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, we get the second pick.
Yeah.
right?
No, don't do
pucks,
it again.
Pucks on net.
Okay, all right. That's
I guess
you
people
want,
say that.
Do you want that back?
No.
Do you
He
want
stepped up
that
to the
back?
podium. He
Wait.
stepped up to the podium.
Shoot the puck. Is
Yeah, that's-
probably the more
Correct.
Like, common
Yes,
phrase.
shoot the puck
Yes.
is what we were
So-
talking about.
So is that our official
No,
pick?
you said pucks on net. That's
said
a
shoot
completely
it.
No, the
different
one,
thing.
then what's our second one?
Shut up.
Pucks on
Pucks
net.
on net.
Shut up. No, our second overall.
Shoot it.
Shoot.
Shoot it. But you were making us pick something, I thought.
No, I said that shoot the puck is still on the board, I think. Shoot and shoot the puck are two different things.
And you know what? Shoot the puck is still on the board because they took pucks on net.
Yes, yes.
What are you talking about? Just shoot. Just shoot, period. Shoot.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Shoot the puck
You're
is different,
talking about
though.
basketball.
Shoot the puck is unoriginal.
No, shoot the puck is what you yell when you're watching a hockey game and there's a power play.
Okay.
I yell shoot it, but
Okay.
whatever. Teach their own. Get in the hole.
Okay. You
That's
do
good.
that? TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, actually, no, I do.
like an iron.
It is a big in person as well. But yes.
I'm realizing with my list is I like to just like, even though it never really happens, I like to just always root for something to happen before, like after the act occurs, whether it's shooting, hitting a golf shot.
Yep.
I like to say get in the hole even
Yep.
if it might not. I like to say and one even if it's not an and one.
I like it.
Pick it even if they're not going to pick it.
Yep.
I'm just trying to speak my ideal instance into existence.
Got it. I'm just going to go with a nice, simple, clean, God damn it.
Ooh, okay.
Anytime anything bad happens,
I get-
God damn it. I don't think there's a better way of expressing disappointment while you're watching sports.
Yeah, that's good. I guess I'm trying to be more of a coach on the couch because my next I have two picks here, right? Slow it down, big time. Slow it down, guy. When like you're watching a basketball game and it's just fucking haywire everywhere. Just slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Or if you need last shot or whatever. And then, this is tough. I have a pander pick that I will save for honorable mentions. Or do you want me to just say it right
No,
now
just
because
take
no one's
it.
going to use it?
Take it.
No, I'm not going to take it because it is a straight up pander.
I have one that's kind of a pander, too.
I bet you we don't have the same pander.
It's probably, I would be shocked if it was the same.
I'm just going to say the pander. This
No,
doesn't
no,
count.
no.
Okay, all right, fine.
No, absolutely not.
Fine.
Just say it. You
Say
said
it.
it's one of your picks.
Say it.
No,
Yeah,
this
man
is my last pick.
No,
up.
I want you to pander.
No.
You want to pander so bad right now.
No,
Yes,
I
you
don't.
do.
No, I
Yes, you
actually
do.
am. I'm totally moved on to it. I'm not even looking at that part of my list.
You won't.
Shut up, Billy.
You won't.
Shut up, Billy.
I'm going to pander.
Okay, this is not my pander pick, but I do love to yell, and I think everyone loves to yell. Ball don't lie.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's,
Ball don't lie.
That's good value in the fourth round.
Yes, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie feels good.
Especially because
You've been wronged, and now it's ball don't lie.
and you are showing that you know a little bit about the history of the game. It's something that a basketball
Yeah,
player
right.
would say.
Right.
All right. My last one
Not my pander pick.
my last one's going to be shut the fuck up, Mark Jackson.
That is a pander pick.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
You say it and you mean it.
I don't know, Jim. I
Yeah.
should have done that. Okay. No. Can I say the pander pick? Push. I mean, I've never said it to the
I don't-
TV, but
Right.
people would definitely vote for it.
I don't know how much of how big of an
I think-
audience do you think?
I think people would do it because that's all. Like, people don't know F1, but they know we say push.
Billy and Jake
Push,
are at
push,
odds
push.
right now.
Okay. This is a good Mount Rushmore, boys.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely missing a couple, but the one that I had on my list that was similar to yours, Big Cat, is just blitz.
Yeah. That's
Just
good.
scream out blitz.
Yeah.
Now, are you saying blitz like you're calling it out for the
Yeah.
quarterback? Or are
Yes,
you saying
like
blitz
the
like,
watch out.
Yeah.
like dial
Yeah.
something
It's
up
similar
here?
to the
No,
watch
like,
out.
yeah, like-
you're getting
Okay.
your protection right for the offensive line.
Yeah, like you see it before.
Yeah, you're calling out the
56 is
middle
the mic.
linebacker.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't believe this one has been taken, but just what?
I can't.
I'm gonna preface it with.
no, I'm gonna preface it with no. I'm backing you up here. We made a pact to do 2 and 2,
Right.
so this is my turn to take my second. But I think
Because
This
you
is-
suck was yours?
yeah, I think this is redemption.
Okay.
So I'm taking one
Redemption
for the team
for what?
for that first pick that you guys hated.
You're really building this up to be
Yeah, but you
a huge
shouldn't care
letdown.
about what we think.
So I'm surprised this one dropped so late in the game. But the classic. Everyone, turn your volume down.
Oh, if you're gonna yell,
Oh, just like
Billy,
nuts.
hold on, do it again.
So what is it?
Just up. Everybody goes,
Any big shot, any pick, any home run, any ball making contact, everyone screams, "Oh!"
Okay. I think 3 of us had a really good Mount Rushmore.
Let the fans put the AWL.
They will pick.
They're definitely
There's
going to
actually,
decide.
I could go 7 rounds on
Yeah.
this. I have so many. I can't believe this one to get picked. One of my favorite ones that maybe not everyone does, but I love yelling pass when you know it's a play action. That's fun. When you're like, you're helping out the team.
Well, along that same line, flea flicker.
Flea flicker.
Calling out the flea flicker.
Hurry
I'm
up.
really good at that.
Hurry up is the opposite, obviously, slow it down. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, right at the end of a game.
What about come on?
Come on. Go for it. Gotta yell, go for it.
I have that guy on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
It's always a winner.
Poison, if you're a real football head, on a punt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I definitely yell that. You don't yell that? I'm a coach on the couch. Yeah, I'm a coach on the couch.
Or fire.
It helps.
You call fire.
Yeah.
I had cash and wet on my list as well.
Oh, I like wet.
For basketball.
Wet was a good one.
bullshit. Get out.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
2 words.
Okay.
Oh, for baseball, that's gone.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
What about
See ya.
Yep.
there's no place for that in whatever sport you're watching after a dirty foul.
Yep. The no yes shot in basketball.
I had
That's
that
always a
on
fun
my
one.
list. Yeah.
Foul.
Foul.
It's foul.
Yeah.
Could you, one of you guys, just for the graphics purposes, like how are we going to spell your last pick?
O.
No, that's ooh. That's turning into ooh.
O. Hey, no. This was
1-0.
No. Then 4 O's, 2 H's.
No, that's ooh. That's definitely ooh.
1 O and like 5 H's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're going O, it's got to be singular O. I'll let you guys figure it out. This seems like a real meeting of the minds.
What are you doing? Just a frustrated screaming, what are you doing?
How about I fucking hate Andrew Siciliano?
Yep. I hope he gets hit by a bus.
I say, not just for, I say this for everything, but I just say kick him off the tour dog all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Just for like any sport, if anyone does anything wrong on the opposing team.
Go.
Okay. That guy's still around?
That's good.
He got it.
He got I don't think I have anything else.
Get him.
Let's see.
Get him?
Yeah.
You yell get him a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, I yell at screens sometimes in basketball. I'll yell at like pick left, pick right. Just, you got to communicate with the guys.
Oh, after an interception that gets deflected at the line of scrimmage, you have to yell tip drill.
Yep.
Let everybody know that you used to practice football.
After an interception, house it.
Yep. To the house.
Yep, to the house. House call.
Yeah.
Some variation of that.
Yeah.
Always feels
Paging
good.
Dr. House.
Oh, this is very specific, but I used to love whenever Devin Hester would return a kick, and I just yell, he's loose. Sometimes he wasn't. It just feels good. It feels like he's loose if he's,
Yep.
if he's got something.
Don't kick it to that guy.
Yeah. That one's good
Kick
too.
it out of bounds.
Yeah. Also, now would be a good time to fake it. That's a little extended, but I do like to just, have my input there.
Yeah. Or kickers have one job. Or goddamn actually, college kickers.
Yeah.
That's a good one to
College kickers, yeah. All right. Do you
I'm
guys
surprised
feel
you didn't say the over's dead.
Yeah.
You say that a lot.
Yeah, I do. It's dead. And I say it like 2 minutes in the game.
Yeah, no.
2 seconds
Yeah.
in the game.
Like pretty much your over under counters on the second the game starts, and it's always pacing down.
I could do a whole other Mount Rushmore of just gambling reverse jinxes that I throw out there because that's pretty much the entire game of like, well, yeah, thanks for coming out. See ya. These guys are dead. No chance. 0 chance.
We're going to blow it.
Yep. Billy,
We should do.
you want another noise?
Well, that's the one noise everyone yells on all of our gambling last
I've
years.
never yelled,
No. Oh.
What is it?
All right, give us an example, Billy. So what happens that makes you say "oh"?
We're watching the Nickelodeon game.
Yeah.
And there was a super long touchdown. Everyone just jumps up and is like, "Oh!" It's
think
crazy.
so.
Yes, what? When Malcolm Butler intercepted Russell Wilson on the goal line,
He was in
what
the
did you say?
concourse. He didn't see it.
I
Billy.
literally ran inside.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, that's why he did it. That's why Malcolm Butler got that interception.
Well, everyone
People
just goes,
think
oh!
People think it was
okay.
Ernie Adams.
Okay, Joe Rogan, when that dude got knocked out in that viral clip, he's just like, oh!
Yeah, just a dude being stoked.
okay,
Yeah.
you're selling me on it.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, you're selling me on it slowly. I still can't believe.
Am I
Jake's
crazy
pick.
or do I
Jake?
just
What else did you
yell at
have?
You suck. 1-1.
I'm gonna start saying that now to vindicate Jake.
I had no, yes. Shoot the puck. You suck.
So were you mad when Billy said shoot it or shoot?
I think he should have
Shoot the puck is
Specified.
yeah. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, you say shoot the most.
What else?
foul.
Foul's good.
These refs are terrible.
Okay,
And
but I respect them.
Yeah, of course. And I could do better than him/her. Like when someone's
Talking about a broadcaster.
No, player.
Oh,
When have you said I could do better than her, Jake? When was the last time you said that one?
that seems a little misogynistic.
It does.
I have not
No.
said either. I'm saying the general
Oh,
sports fan.
got it.
Oh, so
That's what this
so
is.
your
So
entire
I
list
say
was-
everything that's on my
Yeah,
list.
me too. Your entire
Oh, I
list
don't.
was a pander.
Yeah.
I literally sit there and just like listen to the broadcasters.
All right.
No, Jake, yours should have been like, this guy's really good.
Yeah. This guy went to Syracuse. Fun fact. Actually, you pronounced his name this way. Those are yours.
Or you guys are so mean.
Yeah.
You say that a lot too.
Stop
Yeah.
it. Don't
Yeah.
make me choose.
Yeah, next time I'll do my personal one.
Yeah. All right.
That was a good one
Good Mount Rushmore.
for the most part.
You suck. Is an all-time back 1-1 pick.
That Mount Rushmore was brought to you by our great friends over at BetterHelp. Life is full of stressors. It doesn't matter who you are or what you have. Your life is probably stressful. And this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Therapy can help you out. You might not be feeling down and out. You might not be feeling depressed. You might not be feeling like you're at a total loss. But if your stress is high and your temper is shorter than normal, or even if you're starting to feel strained in any of your relationships, you could probably use the chance to unload. Unload all the stress, get it out, talk to someone who's completely unbiased about your life, someone who's not going to judge you, someone who's not going to take sides on anything. When there are things that you can't tell anyone or you feel like you can't unload to family and friends, you have to unload it, and that's what therapy can be. So BetterHelp is a customized online therapy. It offers video, phone, even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's a much more affordable way to do it than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Unload the stressors, get some unbiased feedback, have somebody there, a professional that you can just talk to. You'd be pretty surprised at what you might gain from it. Just see if it's for you. So the podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners are going to get 10% off their first month when you go to betterhelp.com/PMT. That's BetterHelp.com/PMT. If you've used this program, if you've used betterhelp.com/PMT, you found it valuable, let us know. I will like your tweet. I promise you that. I will read it. I will like it. If you've started to go to therapy with BetterHelp because you heard about this on the podcast, it'll make us feel good. So check out betterhelp.com/PMT. And now our interview with distance runner Craig Engels.
Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest. It is runner Craig Engels, who electrified the nation. I want to start, Craig, by saying sorry. I don't know if you caught wind that people blame me. They said I jinxed you. I apologize. I'm still on the Craig Engels train. But yeah, you were in the Olympic trials. You're a 800 meter, 1500 meter runner. Unfortunately finished fourth, but we're really happy to have you on. Talk a little running, talk a little Olympics, talk about your mustache and everything.
Yeah, bro. Well, first off, I don't believe you cursed me, but some people were messaging me. Yeah, thanks for having me on. Hopefully you can learn some stuff about running. I don't know how much you know, but.
Well, yeah, we don't know anything. I mean, we know that how to run.
I know that running sucks.
Yeah, running does suck. So yeah, I guess that would be my first question. How much does running suck if you're really good at running like you?
Marginally less than it sucks for you guys, I'm sure. I think at any level, running still sucks. And it's and the worst part is it's the only sport I'm good at. I wish I was good at darts or literally anything else besides running, but unfortunately, this is what I'm stuck with, and try and make the best of it. But yeah, dude, the only fun part about running is actually like racing.
Right. I would imagine, the practices, because you guys, even though you're 1,500 meter, like how much can you actually just break down what a regular week would look for you when you're training?
Yeah. I try and run like 70 miles a week. There's some runners that run like 100 to 120 miles, and that they're training for the marathon. They're kind of crazy though. So, yeah, in a typical week, I'll do like one long run, 2 workouts, and then run every other day. We do 2 lifts a week. I don't know if you could tell, but
yeah,
looking jacked.
Yes.
Yeah, you can totally. But yeah, that's about it, man. It's like I honestly work like an hour to an hour and a half a day. And then I have to figure out what to do with the other 23 hours of my life.
Now, I've heard about runner's high. Is that real? Because that's really the only way that you could convince me to try running is if you're like, okay, if you get to a certain point, then you feel like you're on drugs.
Well, I live in Oregon, so a runner's high is a little different for me. But it doesn't happen. I honestly don't know what the hell people are talking about when they say that. I've never experienced it.
I think it's just runners trying to convince other people that running doesn't suck. So they're like, yeah, if you just run enough, you'll eventually get high. It's like, no, I don't think so.
I think it's just being tired.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm exhausted and I don't have any oxygen in my brain anymore, and my body wants to shut down. You're like, oh, I'm totally wasted
Runner's
right now.
high.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. I don't want to bring up bad memories, but I mean, we should at least talk about it. So that race, you finished 4th. I thought, and I don't know anything about running, I was watching it. It was 1 a.m. on a Sunday night. I thought that it was almost a conspiracy to box you out and elbow you. It felt like they were trying to keep my man Craig Engels down. I really did believe that. And again, I don't know anything about running.
Dude, let's go with that conspiracy theory. But first off, thank you for staying up till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what your typical bedtime is, but I do appreciate
it. It was we were recording the show, and someone happened to tweet me while I was like climbing into bed, and they're like, "Hey, your guy's running in 10 minutes," and I was like, "Well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch." And then I just got mad. I was mad for I didn't fall asleep for another hour because I was like, he got screwed. He got elbowed out.
No, dude, I honestly don't even know what happened. I did get boxed in, but that's my fault. I think I'm so dumb. I just don't. I've been running for 10 years and somehow still don't know how to not get boxed in.
So to explain that to us, like explain the thought process in a 1,500 meter race, like positioning, and you guys do throw fucking elbows, right?
Yeah, bro. Not many elbows. I think people will complain, and it's not a very physical sport, but I don't know, man. Your brain like shuts off until 1 lap to go, and then you're like, all right, this is go time. Like it's survival instinct, and I just got caught off guard from the defending Olympic champion took off, and I missed it because I was boxed in.
Huh. They didn't want to see you win.
They did.
It's
a conspiracy theory, dude.
Yeah.
Would you have Sha'Carri Richardson to yourself if you had qualified?
That would have been it, dude. Game over for her.
So you've got you have probably the best hair out of any runner that I've ever seen. You got the mullet working. You have the mustache going on. I read on your Wikipedia page that you were elected. You won best hair in high school. So is this something like you've had the mullet for a long time?
Dude, did I win that? Who made up my Wikipedia page?
I don't know. That's how we do research on this show. It's 90% bullshit.
No, I didn't do anything. Yeah.
1 a.m. Big Cat's on my Wikipedia. I don't know, man. I went to Ole Miss actually. So we were down there, just there's not much to do in Mississippi, believe it or not. We're like, let's make stupid haircuts, bro. So my teammate cut my hair, and I was like, I could grow a mustache now, why not?
Yeah, the mustache ties it together. I feel like if you had one or the other, it wouldn't work so well. But right now, it's like buffalo wings and blue cheese. You've got a whole ensemble going on. It's beautiful.
I think you need a mustache, if anything, man.
I wish. I'm face bald. I can't do that. So I'll just live vicariously through yours.
He puts in the effort.
Yeah,
effort counts.
I just look like a child molester if I grow my mustache out too much. So get a lot of weird looks.
So how old are you? Are you gonna have another chance? Like, is your running career, have you thought that far in advance?
Yeah, bro. I'm 27. And most people get real good at running when they're like 30.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah. So the Kenyan guy could be 45 and no, but there's a guy from Norway. It's 19.
That's crazy. So you do have like another chance. You're going to have another chance. Now, this might be a heavy question, but the thing that always is remarkable for Olympians to me is that you have to build up for 4 years being like, here's the moment, and then the moment has to go right. So are you already thinking like 4 years from now, I'm going to do this? Like I'm going to get my redemption, because that will be an all-time story if you can punch your ticket to the Olympics in 4 years.
I guess, man. So in 2016, I was in college, and I actually got fourth there too. Oh. So I don't know if it's a curse, but yeah. So it's only in 3 years now. So I waited 5 years actually for this one to redeem myself, and then I just blew it. It all comes down to 4 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
that is nuts.
But
3 years from now.
Are you an alternate in some respects? Like, can we still hold on to a little bit of hope that if everything shakes out exactly perfectly, that you still might compete?
There's a little bit of hope, but I've been partying for the last four weeks.
I like that. The honesty there. Yeah.
You know what you should do instead? Okay, let's just write this one off. I feel like you could actually do what Forrest Gump did in that movie. You seem like the kind of guy that would just like walk out of his front door and be like, I'm just going to start running and just go cross country back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment that I'm being compared to
no, you should. It's the greatest movie of all time.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a great guy.
You just seem like a dude
for a lot of history.
You seem like a dude that's just like up for an adventure at any given time.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I'm down for anything, but running across the country sounds kind of boring.
Yeah, that would suck. So wait, let's talk about.
I want to come race you guys. I'll be in New York.
Yeah, no, we're gonna try to set that up because we owe the people a tandem bike ride. So we're not gonna do that, but we're gonna maybe race around a track. If we're on a tandem bike and you're running, do you think that you can beat us?
100%.
Really?
100%.
You didn't let me finish. It's a marathon.
Okay, you're going to fall like 56 times.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
All of my bike riding experience is on a stationary bike, so that doesn't necessarily translate well to track life.
Wait, what if we had solo bikes? Could you still beat us?
No way, dude.
Okay.
I'm not sure of your fitness, but
not good.
Okay. That leaves the odds a little bit more in my favor, but probably not.
I think that we can beat him on a tandem bike. I think if we get cooking on a straightaway, he can't catch up with us.
Yeah. I agree.
We could hit a mile, dude.
Okay. What's your fastest mile time?
I've run 3:51 so far.
That's fucking insane.
How fast do you think is going to be the fastest anybody's ever going to be able to run a mile? Because at some point, you're not going to be able to get any faster, right? No one's going to be able to run a mile in 5 seconds. So what do you think that speed is for the human race?
It's what it is now, dude. The mile world record is 3 minutes and 44 seconds, I think, something like that. Yeah. The dude with the mile world record right now was so juiced up in like the 1990s that like drug testing. I mean, no one dopes anymore, but this dude was just literally coursing with steroids.
I kind of like that. I think we should have world records for steroid users. Like, we really should see how far – we should have regular world records and then world records, how far can the human body be pushed with help of steroids.
Humans would just become like a horse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Start running on all fours and shit.
Yeah, the Minotaur Olympics. I would watch that.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. Gambling should be in, like, track, and they should do it exactly like horse racing, and I bet you we'd have – maybe a little bit more like exposure for the racing world.
I mean, dude, you guys set it up. I'll be your like, I don't know, the guy who sets the odds. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yes, that is a thing.
Your bookie.
Yeah.
They're bookie, but I work for Barstool.
Yes. And you set the odds. I like that.
Do you ever do you wake up in the morning and know, like, I feel fast today?
Oh no.
Really?
Not recently, dude. You know, like I've been on a bender, man.
We're going to get back to Craig in just a second. But before we do, America has a problem. Everyone's exhausted and out of it because they're not sleeping in a bed that's right for them. And the sleep that they are getting sucks. This problem has a name. It's called junk sleep. you stay up too late, if you work in bed before you go to sleep, if you watch TV in bed before you go to sleep, if you use your phone, tablet in bed when you're trying to go to sleep, these are just all the things that happen to me that I'm reading off right here. It makes me realize I get too much junk sleep. If you don't take the time to unwind for the day and prepare for bed correctly, you're going to end up getting junk sleep. You need to talk to a Mattress Firm sleep expert because they're going to match you with the best mattresses and sleep products out there based on your specific sleep preferences so you can get your best sleep possible. I thought I was a soft mattress guy until recently. Then I was like, hey, why is my back absolutely killing me all the time? Turns out all I needed was a firmer mattress. That helps a ton. So they're going to help you out. They're going to ask you what your sleep preferences are, and the sleep experts at Mattress Firm are going to get you the best mattress for the best sleep possible. We're partnering with them for this year's Grit Week. So we're going to spread the word about how to unjunk your sleep. To unjunk your sleep, go to mattressfirm.com or go to a Mattress Firm store today. Speak with a sleep expert. And now, more Craig Engels.
All right, so let's talk some RVs because you also, the other part of your story that I love, you are an RV collector. And how many do you have? Do you only have one or do you have multiple?
That makes me sound a little bit like a pedophile.
Yeah, but that's okay because I've seen the pictures. You look like a cool dude, not like a pedophile.
A cool pedophile.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yes.
No, dude, I don't know. Like, I've been obsessed with RVs since I was a kid. And now I finally have enough money to buy shitty ones. So I'll buy them and fix them up and then resell them. And that's what I do with the 23 hours of my day that I'm not running.
Oh, that's sick. So how many have you fixed up?
I think probably 10 now, maybe 8 to 10. But the first one was when I was 18 years old in college.
That's awesome.
Do you have one that you're working on right now?
Yeah, it was the one they posted on the NBC feed. It's an old F-250 with a camper in the back. It's kind of sick.
That's
awesome. Amazing because I was actually looking at buying a VW Westphalia van. It was sick.
You got money then, bro. You got money.
No, it was pretty cheap. It had the stove and the bed and everything, the camping top in it. But then I found out that it was a manual transmission, not an automatic. I don't really know how to drive stick. How much would that cost for you to turn that into an automatic?
Oh, I can't do that, bro. You need a mechanic.
Damn.
I'll make it look cool inside, but dude, you just got to learn how to drive manual. It takes you a day. I'll come up there and teach you.
I know I've done it before, but also I just don't trust myself getting on the highway with a manual, you know?
Especially in the city, man. I don't know where you live, but
yeah, New York City is not a great place to be driving stick for the first time.
No. I actually learned on an RV though. My first RV was manual, and I learned on that. It was terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. So can you explain real quick the point system in running? Because that was the thing I struggled with after your race. Everyone kept on saying, no, Craig Engels might still make it. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to hold out hope. What? It made no sense. I actually started reading about it, and we need to fix the running point system because it's a joke.
You asked me if I could tell you about the point system?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because it makes no sense, right?
I truly have no idea how I even earn a point, dude. I just get out there. I'm not a smart guy at all. That's why I convert RVs and run left turns, bro. So I'm not out there doing math. I don't know. I was just all right, I got to get top 3, but I got 4th.
Yeah. So you just literally go out there and you're like, all right, I'm just going to start running fast. And let the rest take care of itself.
That seems like my thought process most of the time.
Yeah. Is America gonna win the 1500 or are we gonna lose?
We're not. No.
Fuck.
Yeah. If someone put out betting odds, and there's a Kenyan guy that's gonna win it.
Got it. So so if you had gone, obviously it's a huge honor, but what would be your chances if you had gone?
I'd love to be cocky here and say good chance of me winning, but absolutely none.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm there for a good time, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But all right. So here's our spin zone, Craig. These Olympics suck. No one gets to do anything. There's no fans. So you actually didn't even want to go to Tokyo. If you're here for a good time, it's the next Olympics, wherever the fuck that is. Those are the ones we're going to. And
Paris, baby.
Paris
is perfect.
Oh, yeah. Hell yes. You're going to make that team.
Yeah, bro. I'll sign you up as my coach if I make Paris, man.
All right, perfect. I will literally trip someone for you. I will trip someone during the race for you. If that counts, like if you could trip someone and they would let the actual race stand, I will do that for you.
Hopefully I won't need it next time. So in 2019, I was like real fit and I won the USA Championships and we got to go to Doha.
Ooh, where's that?
But it's it's in Qatar or Qatar,
Qatar,
near Dubai and stuff. Yeah, but sadly, I just wasn't as fit this year because during COVID, I gave up. I wasn't really training much, and I didn't really care.
Okay, that's a strategy that maybe didn't work in an Olympic year, but I like you being honest about it. Hey, the Olympic trials are coming up in 6 months. Maybe now's not a great time to give up.
COVID kind of sucks. I'm gonna hang out. Not
it's
really
also
exercise.
One thing you can do during COVID is run.
Yeah, dude. Most people got into running. I got out of it.
It got too crowded outside. Yeah,
I love it.
So what we got to do is we got to just say we're all in for Paris.
Yes,
all in for Paris. Get a Paris Olympics tattoo, so that you know that you can be focused on that. That's the one that you care about.
No, dude. This is what I was gonna propose. How about I get I get 2 logos on my jersey, and this one's not on my jersey. How about I get a part of my take or Barstool logo?
Yes. We will sponsor you like a NASCAR.
I don't want to be like the college kids. I want to be legit sponsored by you guys.
Yes. No. You want cash? I'll give you some cash.
I want $50, bro.
Oh, easy.
Done.
Easy. Dude, if you won an Olympic gold, I would absolutely get the rings tattooed somewhere on my body. So that's your goal. I would.
I'll give you, bro. I actually give tattoos, so I'll give you those Olympic rings.
You'll tattoo it?
Yes. If you win a gold,
no, I'll say just a medal. Just if you win a medal. If you win
any
a medal
in the Olympics. Wait, how's the 800 race go? Did you do the 800 meters as well?
No, I really wanted to, but my coach was like, "Let's go all in on the 15."
Is it that much of a you can't go all in on the 15 if you do both?
You can, and I did in college, but in college I didn't know what was going on. I don't know. There's a lot more pressure when it's your job.
Right. And so
I'm sponsored by Nike now, yeah.
Right.
They'll drop me if I don't.
Yeah, right. So when you finish a 1,500 meter all out race, how long does it take until you could do that again?
Oh, maybe an hour.
That's it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
That's insane.
So when you're running an 800 meter, you just have to – do you have to consciously tell yourself, okay, this is the pace that I'm supposed to be at? I guess that's my question. How do you pace yourself for different races? Or you just kind of know how far away from the leader of the pack that you have to be?
Like I said, I'm not very smart, man. I just sit – if someone's in front of me going fast, I'm sitting right on them, NASCAR.
Drafting. Is drafting real in running?
Totally.
Whoa. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Shake and bake.
Yeah.
Does it matter more if you're drafting in a 1,500 or an 800?
Way more in a 1,500.
Huh.
I would think it would be the opposite because they'd be going faster in the 800, which would mean that they'd be displacing more air in front of you. I don't know. I'm not very smart either.
But
you're a science guy, bro.
Wait, but the 800, the 800 is probably the longest race that you're going all out the entire time, correct?
Yeah. Actually, very. Look at you, bro. You know more about running than me.
But it is that's the craziest part about the 800 is you're essentially sprinting as hard as you can for 800 meters.
Yeah. So my teammate, he's the fastest American of all time.
Wow.
I don't know if you watched the 800. It was the first 3 days of the trials.
I didn't. What was his time?
He had a broken leg.
Wait, what?
he ran through it because he wanted to make the Olympics that bad, but he didn't do too well. But he's run 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Oh Jesus Christ! But I don't think I can do 400 meters in that time.
Can you just?
It's 51 per lap. 51 seconds for 400 meters.
You can just run through a broken leg.
No.
Yeah, he didn't qualify, so no. The answer is no.
But, yeah, he'll break the world record. He's the most talented human I've ever met in my life. He could have played in the NFL.
The fastest American of all time. What's his name?
Donovan Brazier.
Donovan Brazier. And what's your fastest 800 meter time?
I run 144, so it's 2 seconds off, but it's a lot more than you think.
So you might when you come here and we go to a track, I think you'd lap me. I think you would finish 2 laps before I finished 1.
For the 800?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
Yeah.
I would. I think if you did 800 and I did 400, I think I might be able to beat you by like a second or 2.
I don't know if you guys have heard of the beer mile. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that would level the playing field, although I'm not bad at drinking,
Well,
too.
Yeah, I don't think it would level the playing field at all,
You know,
Craig.
we-
I just told you that a mile time that it would take me like 10 minutes to run a mile.
And I mean, just looking at you, I would say that the 2 best things that you are is like you're the best runner and the best beer drinker. You just look like a guy that can chug. And we actually did a milk mile a few years ago. That
Oh.
didn't. You want to do the milk mile against us?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, it's messy.
We should do the beer mile. Do you have a beer sponsorship? Because we're Coors Light.
I see that. I see that right in front of me, dude.
Yeah, so you're Coors Light too, right?
Dude, so in 2019 when I won USA, someone threw me a beer. And there's a photo of me holding the beer, like debating whether to smash it on my head or drink it.
Yeah. And what'd
And
you
it
do?
was a Bud Light. So I reached out to Bud Light like 50 times trying to get a sponsor, and they never came back.
All right, so we're gonna get you sponsored by Coors Light, and then when you come we're gonna do a beer mile. We'll do a beer mile. What do
in.
you? I don't want to run a mile.
We'll still do it on the tandem bike.
Oh, we'll do the beer mile on the
On the
tandem
tandem
bike.
bike, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Coors Light, the official beer of exercise.
Yeah.
It's fair, dude.
What's your fastest beer mile?
I've never run one. So
Oh.
this would be a big thing.
Okay.
What is your worst event? Like, could I beat you in a 50-yard dash?
I bet you could, dude.
No way.
I beat DK Metcalf.
No way.
Did you play sport? I raced Antonio Brown in a 40 one time, dude.
What'd you get?
Oh, he dusted me. Like I looked like a high school girl, dude.
That's cool. But you got to be. What was your 40 time? What you're gonna now? He's gonna say like 4.8.
Probably like 6 seconds, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like I can run my top speed for a long time, but my top speed's not very fast.
Interesting.
So, do you actually get tired at the end of like an 800 or a 1500, or like how long does it take for you to get tired?
Yeah, and so it's like I don't know the science behind it, but they say it's called going lactic.
Right.
So you just start tensing up and you start like running straight up in the air.
Yeah.
And your whole body's locked up. And I don't know if that's being tired or like my body's like, dude, you're done.
And how long? When does that happen? Like, does that happen after? I would assume it happens after 1,500 meters. Like, what's the longest you've raced?
5,000 meters, dude. So the 3 miles, you know.
And what was your time in that?
13 minutes and 36 seconds.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, you're a freak, man.
You are a freak.
Like you are.
And you don't even like running.
Your body is. You are quite literally built different. You know that. Like you don't get tired. Your body just gives up before you even feel tired. You've got some weird genes.
I don't know, man. Like what's funny is like it's impressive to you guys, but to any other runner listening to this, they're like, that's so average at the world stage. It really is.
I don't think there's like, you're now talking about like very few people who would say that's average, right? Like you got to be a real dick to say that's average.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, man. But
you got to give yourself more credit, Craig. We got to boost you up more. I'm Team Engels.
Dude, you're full. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, you're putting yourself down. You're running fucking 3 miles in, what was it, 13? That's unfathomable to me.
Paris 2024. That's the mindset we all have to have.
Yeah. Maybe we just get the tattoos and just worry about it later.
What's up with I do feel like there are a lot of runners out there that are kind of dickheads on message boards. Like they always look at other runners and put them down, or like try to find ways that they might be cheating. Has anybody ever accused you of like? Do you participate in that culture where you like upload your times to the internet?
No, I don't. And this is actually hilarious, dude. Like, someone accused me of like doping one time, and on my Instagram, people were like, "Bro, he's not even good enough." Like, they're like, if he's doping, he sucks.
He's taking the worst steroids ever.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, well, there we go.
Oh man. Well, Craig, this has been awesome, man. We got it. I know you're going to be in Brooklyn, and I think, we're going to air this next week, so it might be even a few days. We'll do we have to get together. We got to find a track, and we
Totally.
got to bring some Coors Light, and we got to do some tests on ourselves.
We could just drink Coors at a track and not even run, dude.
That sounds
Also
pretty
down
good
for
to me.
that.
Yeah.
Also down for that. Make Billy run.
I mean, yeah.
Perfect.
I don't want to get over my skis here. I feel like he could be a potential Blake.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yes.
You're a Blake of
I
running.
Think yes, absolutely.
Of track and
running,
field.
yes. But yeah, let's get together. So we'll do that, and I think we should do the tandem bike versus you beer mile.
All right, brother. You say so. I'm in.
All right. Well, Craig, this has been awesome, man. Thank you so much. Good luck, and hopefully we see you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on, man. I'm excited. Hopefully we can get running like exciting or something. I don't know.
Yes.
All right, good to meet you, man. Craig Engels was brought to you by our great friends over at Coors Light. You ever feel like summer just flies by? It's like the end of July already. It's tough, but when you need a moment to chill in the summer, there's no better way to do it than cracking open a Coors Light. Press pause on your summer. Refresh. Take a nice little pausing break. Slam a Coors Light. When the mountains are blue, it's good for you. If there's some occasions that you look forward to having a beer, I want you to close your eyes. Think about that occasion. Is it a Friday after work? Is it a lunch break? Maybe it's early August. Maybe it's a weekend at the lake. Picture cracking open that ice-cold Coors Light with the Blue Mountains. Coors Light is the official beer of slowing down summer. Summer always feels like the shortest season. We need to make the most of it. We got to chill. And Coors Light is the beer that's made to chill. Rediscover Coors Light. Enjoy what makes your summer awesome. Slow down, open to Coors Light. It's mountain cold refreshment, and it is made to chill. And it's the official beer of slowing down summer, because as the beer that's made to chill, we want to savor every second of summer. You can get Coors Light in the new look delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/take. That's CoorsLight.com/take. Need you to celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Okay, let's wrap it up. We got Fyre Fest, by the way. Jalen Johnson, who did go to Duke. Wait, Jalen Johnson, that's the guy who quit on Duke.
He dropped
right?
out of Duke. Yeah, so he's not a Duke
Let me say,
player.
actually, I'm not going to say he quit on it. It was courageous what he did against Coach K, because Coach K probably made his life miserable playing at Duke. But he got drafted at number 20 to the Atlanta Hawks. So shout out Jalen Johnson. Coach K is officially off the board.
Well, no, I think Jalen Johnson, he's not a Duke player. He's just not. I don't think that we can count him as a Duke player. Did he play in the last game of the season for Duke?
No, and yeah, if you're a Duke alum, like the Duke alums who remember they belittled Elton Brand and Carlos Boozer, pretty much anyone who left early to try to better their life. Yeah, you're right. So taking it from a Duke alum, I would write a strongly worded letter to the Durham Gazette, let's call it, saying that Jalen Johnson never actually was a Blue Devil and we don't take him as one of our own. Unless he had ended up somehow being a lottery pick, then we would have said score another one for Coach K.
I actually think it's courageous what he did. Like, he's getting the conversation going. Like, how hard is too hard for Coach K to be pushing these players? He's the one that stood up and said, enough is enough. I'm no longer a Duke University basketball player.
Yeah, standing up to the man. All right, Fyre Fest of the week. PFT, why don't you lead us off? Wait, hey. No. PFT,
come on, don't do that.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't do that. I'm literally not doing that. You're doing that.
No, I'm not
You
doing
did that.
anything. No.
No, I made a funny joke.
I would never.
I would never either.
My Fyre Fest of the week is that I'm in a tornado right now. So there's been like tornado warnings all evening. My phone is blowing up every 30 seconds telling me that there's a tornado that's like coming to get me personally. I think it's on my block. It's making its way down the street door by door. And I am honestly I don't know what it says about me. I'm just not afraid of tornadoes. I feel like I could take a tornado to the face, especially like a bitch ass New Jersey tornado. I'm not in Oklahoma right now. I'm not in Kansas. I feel like I could just fart at a tornado and it would just blow kind of across the street.
Tornadoes are fucking scary, dude. Be careful. Get in a doorway. Stand in a doorway.
Don't shoot at it.
No, that's an earthquake, by the way. That's an earthquake. Don't stand in a doorway. Go in your basement.
Don't shoot at an earthquake?
No, earthquakes stand in your doorway.
Don't shoot at the tornado.
Why not?
because people did that and the bullets come right back at you.
I don't know if that doesn't sound true at all.
No,
And
I'm
also,
serious. I'm serious.
There's no way.
Just,
Also,
you just
classic,
totally
shoot at a tornado.
All right,
I
Lib of the
swear I
Year
read
telling
that.
me not
I
to
read that
exercise my
online.
Second Amendment rights.
Yeah.
Lib.
Do you also think that Kelvin Benjamin got cut because he was stealing food from the Giants facility, Billy?
No, but I do have more info on that.
Okay, share.
Well, the thing that
For the recap.
Okay. Oh, for the
Okay.
recap. Yes, Billy. Let's go.
go. Good job.
Also, U.S. Rugby lost the quarterfinals. They're not back officially, but the lads played well. We got fucked
They
by the
didn't even-
ref.
They didn't even finish second?
We finished second in our group, and then that meant that we got to play an easier matchup in the quarterfinals than if we had finished first, obviously. But then, we went up 3 tries to nothing in the first half, and then the ref just, it's hard to play. We got a yellow card, so really at that point it was 6 versus 8 when you include the ref on the
I
other
should have
side.
asked.
It was tough. Great
Yeah,
showing by the lads, though. Shout out
I
Danny
will
Barrett.
say something nice about rugby. They got the little car. That's all you need.
Not only do they have the little car, Big Cat, but their little car has a rugby field on top of the little car. And then on that rugby field, there's another little car.
Fucking love it. Love it. Love the little car. All right. My Fyre Fest is I went on vacation this week and I said I was going on vacation. And most people played along with the joke, but then I really don't. I fucking shouldn't get triggered by it, but every now and then I do when someone's like, why are you tweeting on vacation like you're a scumbag father? And I'm just like, I really fucking hate this person. So I'm never going to say I'm going on vacation again. I'm just going to go on vacation, not say anything. I was trying to make a joke out of it with Aaron Rodgers. It was funny. And then people took it too far, and actually were like, oh, you're a scumbag dad. Like, you're probably not even paying attention to your son. It's like, dude, firing off a tweet takes no time.
Well, Big Cat's actually tweeting a lot less than normal. Usually, even when we're on the road and Big Cat's driving, I'll be laying down.
I don't do
the
that
back of the
anymore.
RV.
I haven't done that in
and
forever.
I'll see
You do
tweets from
you
Big
do
Cat
tweet during
popping up.
shows.
So does PFT.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
No,
do that anymore. I don't
think
do
I've
that
ever
anymore.
tweeted. I don't think I've ever tweeted during a show.
That's a lie.
Big
I
Cat
don't
tweeted during
think I
the
have.
Matthew McConaughey interview that we did on Zoom. I remember seeing Big Cat tweet.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes news
Yeah.
breaks. What the fuck you want me to do? There's a lot of fucking news going on right now. I can't be the guy who fucking shows up 10 hours later after Anthony Rizzo gets traded to the Yankees. That would be heartbreaking. So fuck those people. I do like some of the people when people are like, dude, you tweet too much. It's like, it's literally my job. It is my job. It's my job. If I was doing another job, if I was a doctor, I probably wouldn't be tweeting. Liam, you got a Fyre Fest?
Yeah, I do. It was a classic future me situation. So I have a cousin who I'm very cool with, and she graduated from somewhere. Hit me up a month ago. She was having a party, and I was like, oh yeah, of course. I'll be there. About a week or two ago, I booked an appointment to get a new tattoo and put a deposit down. So I got the tattoo yesterday, and this party is on Saturday. And she hit me up I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm still going to get the tattoo. But so now I'm just going to have to see some of my family and explain getting a new tattoo, which I would rather not do. But
sweet. But
whatever.
You're a tattoo guy. Does it matter at this point?
No, but it still is annoying when people are like, oh, what does it mean? Why'd you get it? Whatever. Where they're not they're just not.
Yeah.
So
You need to go full
asking-
sleep.
yeah,
asking
no,
a
I'm working
stranger-
on it. I'm working on it.
Asking a stranger oh, what does your tattoo mean? That's like asking a soldier did you kill anybody? It's annoying for you guys to have to deal with those people, right?
I am not going to make that comparison.
Mhm.
I respect the truth.
Yeah.
No, I
Do
think it
people
plays-
still do that? Do people go up to you did you kill anyone? That's such a dick thing to say.
Yeah. People actually do that, which that's I could understand maybe a 4-year-old saying it.
Or Billy.
Or Billy. Yeah, Billy's definitely done that.
But Billy's kind of a
Fine.
Navy SEAL, so he can say that. Jake, your
fine.
Fyre Fest. By the way, Jake is calling the game. Are you flying out today?
This morning, yes.
Okay.
I'm heading south.
South to Colorado Springs.
Yep.
What time? Wait, shout it out again, just so people, because we got to, honestly, everyone's got to step up. Even if you're not going to watch it, listen, lacrosse, it's not watchable, but still just turn it on so the numbers get used for Jake.
Oh,
Yes. So it's going to be a doubleheader, 7:15 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern. 7:15 is Archers versus Redwoods, Water Dogs versus Whip Snakes, 10 p.m. Eastern. So you may be thinking, it's a late night on a Saturday, I'm not watching. When you're pre-gaming, getting ready to go out, just put on Peacock. Why not?
Get on the cock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, make sure to take pictures of Jake's giant head from above the screen.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
So my Fyre Fest has something to do with that. I went a few blocks down to print my charts, my spotting boards. Oh, I guess
Okay.
I got a
Can't
little,
see it.
Yep.
Right in front of you.
I'll tweet out a picture.
Okay.
These.
Yeah.
It's like very special paper at Staples, like legal size, color, blah, blah, blah. I go in, I come out, it starts pouring, and I have to put it under my shirt. I printed a few copies, so I'm okay. But like,
Of course.
that's
Of
you
course.
can't call a game without that. So
Oh my God. Well,
We're
you don't
okay.
have a binder?
no, you don't use binder. Use a Manila folder, which is over there. But-
How are you carrying it on the plane? A manila folder?
yeah, in my backpack, which I didn't.
What if
take to
something
Staples.
spills?
I have a few copies, but like,
What if something
it's-
spills on the whole fucking manila folder, dude?
I have it on my Excel. I can always print something in Colorado. God forbid.
Okay,
something
all right.
happens.
No, I'm just saying, maybe
Yeah.
fucking seal that bad boy up, you know? Put it in
Yeah.
a big Ziploc bag.
So yeah, please tune in if you can, and it should be fun.
No. That's not how we're doing it, Jake. If you don't tune in, you're a fucking scumbag and never listen to this show again.
Yep.
That
It's
works too.
mandatory. It's mandatory.
So let's do it that way.
You know
okay?
what, Big Cat? The ink isn't dry on the 2021 Thank You Awards yet. So it'd be a real shame if we had to revoke the listeners of the year.
Yeah, we actually we file it and send in the paperwork, and we usually don't get it for at least a month back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can definitely change that.
Yeah, I
Billy.
also I talked to Coach Copeland yesterday. He was asking
Who's
how
that? Who is
The head
that?
coach-
You
the head
can't
coach
say
of-
that like we know who that is.
the head coach of your Water Dogs.
Oh, okay.
And he asked how ownership is doing, and I said,
Dude, you know, did
depends
did
on
you
if you
see-
win.
you see the fucking chart that someone put out there?
Yeah, most shots
Yep.
in the league. That was Joe
Most
Keegan.
shots in the league. They listen to us.
I asked him about that too, and he's like, "Well, we've played one extra game than a lot of these teams, so it might be a little
No,
skewed." But
I think it was
most
per
shots is
capita.
most shots.
It was per game.
Yeah. So Saturday night.
Jake, I have a question for you. Do you get nerves before a big broadcast? Because every time I've seen you do a show, whether it's Tool Stream Stadiums, check out the Play Barstool app. I want to make sure to plug that in there since no one else is going to on this show today. But do you get nervous before a broadcast?
Yeah, there's always some nerves. But once the game starts, it's good. I think it's the anticipation that's more nerve-wracking. But once the game's rolling, once you get through the open, once you're calling the action, the adrenaline really is there and you have fun with it.
Do you have a little a symbol that you have ready for the people at home that are watching, like a little, maybe a hand gesture or a little wink that you can do, tell all the listeners like, hey, I love you. Thanks for watching.
We can brainstorm something. I don't know if I'm going to be on camera that much aside from the beginning, but
Face for radio.
yeah, exactly.
Kind
You
of
gonna
deal.
do a slide?
We all have that.
I don't think we're doing a slide, but I'm not sure.
Ooh. Okay. I'm Jake Marsh.
Pick your nose.
Yeah.
Could do that.
I'm Jake Marsh. Sleep well, or something like that. Something really
Yeah.
nice. And folks,
Good night. At the end, maybe good night, sleep tight.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
night,
that'd be
sleep
good.
tight to sign off the broadcast.
Yeah.
It'll be like midnight here in New York. So,
Right.
all right. Good night, sleep tight.
Okay.
We'll see.
Billy,
We'll see.
recap and Fyre Fest.
Quick Fyre Fest. That pie coin I was telling everyone to do is a scam.
No.
No.
Yo, all right.
Don't do
For people
it.
who don't know. Hold on. Let me just interject here real quick. For people who don't know, there was a moment in time that Billy, they were calling themselves pioneers. I walked in the office. It was Billy, Marty Mush, and I think Big Ed. And I was like, this, how could you actually, this is almost like when Steven Seagal invented Bitcoin 2Gen. Like those three guys.
That's the brain trust.
The brain trust. I was like, oh my God. But there was a moment where it's like someone said, oh, these guys are at Stanford and created it, and Billy's gotten all these pie. There was a moment where pie became legit. Billy was going to be like a billionaire. Unfortunately, it sounds like that never happened.
Yeah, basically, it's sort of a big kind of pyramid scheme-esque type thing.
Wait, what made you think it was? Wait, hold on. What made you think it was a pyramid scheme? Was it the fact that you had to get other pioneers to make yourself more pie?
Yeah, that, and the sort of pyramid part of it. But
everyone in the office kept on asking me to tweet out their specific link. They're like, dude, could you please tweet out my link for the pie? And I was like, that's a pyramid scheme. But
the three of those guys got into a fight with each other because they were all texting me their link. And then Marty was like, you idiot, I already texted my link. You can't text him your link now. And they were actually like getting into a verbal altercation just based on who in the office was going to get sent different links.
Yes.
So delete the app and stop asking people to mine Pi because the notifications are annoying. But if anyone from Pi wants to prove me wrong and maybe like get it legit, like Pi people, like do your thing. Anyway,
Billy,
now
what are you doing right now?
What?
It sounds like it might not be a scam, but Billy's trying to get them to pay him money.
No.
Are you
No, this is the ultimate.
Billy?
The ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Billy's scamming the scammers.
Yeah, I mean, hey, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not going to actually accept money from them. Just like make it legit so I can be a billionaire regularly.
Oh yeah, if they offered it, you wouldn't take it, right?
Yeah, if they like actually made it legit and all the pie I have becomes legit, like I'd totally take it. But now their cycles are regular with sports. We're coming up on NFL training camp. So we've had 2 days of training camp and a lot of news. Would you guys like to hear some of it?
Nothing about quarterbacks.
Nothing about quarterbacks.
Yes.
Except Josh Allen, because he's throwing really awesome seam and post passes. And
okay, but that's nothing new. Yeah.
Right, but it's impressing NFL veteran. Here we go.
Emmanuel Sanders,
who's been in the league and played with some of the best quarterbacks ever. So that's high praise. But we have some great highlights like Dan Campbell doing 40 up downs with his defense, who have just started doing 40 up downs every morning before practice. And the best part about the video is Dan Campbell has very obviously got a bad knee, but he's still doing it with the team, which is total alpha move.
I want to point out in the tweet that came out that had the video of Dan Campbell doing the up downs, the reporter called them down ups, which is how you know he's not a football guy. But then I started to think about it, and down up actually makes way more sense when describing the exercise. Because you go down and then up.
Right.
Well, it depends if you start on the ground or not.
Well, yeah, you usually.
But to get to the ground, you go down.
Like, are you saying like if you really think about it, you're laying down when you wake up.
Yeah.
So your first move of the day is up.
Mm-hmm.
So any move down would be off of that up. So it is an up down.
I could see Dan Campbell sleeping on his feet like a horse.
Mm-hmm. I used to think, by the way, dumb thought. I used to think that if a horse fell down, it just died.
No, that's true.
Up until I was about like 24.
Travis Kelce exited practice with back and hip tightness. The Saints, read about this.
What are you doing right now? Is this just, are you just doing the
I'm just recounting all of the NFL news. There's like so much news we didn't talk about.
Is Billy reading Adam Schefter's timeline?
No, I'm not.
No, it's not even Schefter's timeline. Schefter will put a little like pizzazz in it. He's literally reading the USA Today like news and notes, NFL news and notes and transactions.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, okay, Chris Hogan, lacrosse player, joined the Saints.
Yes.
Also, the thing with Kelvin Benjamin, basically Joe Judge wanted him at a certain weight coming in. I think it was like 251. He came in at 268, and that's why they got into a big argument. But he passed the conditioning. So it was kind of like, I'm fat, but I can still move. I'm like not out of shape. I'm just, got a little extra junk in the trunk.
Just more of me to love, baby. 268. That's got to be muscle, right? Muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah.
It's basically Gettleman wanted him, Joe Judge didn't, and Benjamin was just caught in between. Anyway, we got basically everyone thinks that Zach Ertz is sending subliminal messages in training camp by wearing his shorts inside out and dyeing his hair blonde. Probably not. Dak Prescott's out with an MRI. He showed a muscle strain in his right shoulder.
There's the notes.
Notes. I wrote a lot of notes. Anyway,
Billy,
Nick
first of
Bosa
all,
looks really skinny.
First of all, Billy's just reading his blog out loud that he wrote earlier today. Second of all, what subliminal messages are you talking about with Dak Ertz?
I don't know.
He had
People are
blonde hair.
upset with his contract negotiations.
All right, Billy, I'm giving you an A+. This has been an A+. But
Also,
let's end the show.
Also, that dude on the weightlifting team, China, who kept saying his balls are okay, that's because he's trying to like make people think he's not doing steroids.
Oh,
okay.
Got it.
He's
Okay,
he's not
sense.
being like, he's like trying not to get tested by the IOC because they busted a bunch of weightlifting
Is that-
teams.
Is that all you have to say?
Pakistan doesn't have to compete.
Is that all you have to say? My balls are okay on Instagram. They won't test you.
That's his angle.
Yeah, it's like saying, "Am I being detained?" to a police officer. They have to let you go.
Yes. All right. Numbers.
Yeah, I can do
99.
it.
69.
It's tough.
18.
It's tough. This is like
I'll take 6.
doing the numbers right now is like showing up to a sick party the next day, like back to that house, being like, "Are we going to try to do this again?" But we're doing it again.
I don't know. We're chasing the dragon.
Oh, here we go.
It was an all-time moment when I was like, "Do you guys want to change your number?" And Big Cat goes, "Do you guys want to change your name to the Blakes?"
Oh man, those guys.
Plugged in.
Just credit to them. Someone put it perfectly. They're like trying to explain how we got 3 millionaire athletes sitting in listening to 50 rounds of a lottery competition to decide who's the best Blake, and one of them's not even named Blake. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't know how we got here. Where's Liam going?
Oh, also, they announced the day of the
53.
match. Oh, 53. The day of the match of Dave
First timer.
versus Brooks.
Brooks
playing
lefty,
left-handed. It's going to be on September 7th, right? The Tuesday after Labor Day weekend. Me and Big Cat will be on the bag. It should be an amazing athletic event.
Yes, it's going to be incredible. Incredible. Okay. That was it, 53?
Yeah, 53.
First timer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kangaroos don't have Australian accents.
Love you guys.
Talking away. No, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay? Shying away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. Needless to say, I won't say it, but I'll be stolen away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say out to me, oh, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Say out to me, oh, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. All the things that you say, yeah, is it delightful just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. Be shying away. Oh, I'll be coming for you anyway. Be shying away. Oh, I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me.